Today I will remove the pair valve on my Honda VTX 1300R. So let's jump to it right away. I will walk you around what need to be removed. So this vacuum pump here and this hose here, it's going into this valve here. And the one on the other side is going on the valve here. This hose underneath here going to the air box, and it needs to be blocked at the air box because I will remove this hose. And this vacuum here need to be plugged as well because it will not be used anymore. You will see in a minute because I need to remove the air box. The hose that I showed you the other side is getting in the bottom of the air box behind it, and since I will remove the hose, I need to block the hole in the air box so there's no dirt that can get into the intake and after that into the engine. As you can see, it's pretty dirty in there. And even if some fume can get out by the carb, most of this gunk is coming from these body here. And when it gets sucked back in the engine, it's causing me problem. At low speed, let's say when I was like stopping at a red light or a stop or a traffic light, when I was downshifting, as soon as I was stepping on a clutch, not every time, let's say at least once a ride, once every 500 kilometer, when I was clutching to downshift, it was stalling even if my engine is running super well. So this is the reason why I need to remove this, and you will find more documentation if you Google that problem, because many VTX 1300 owners are doing this mod. Yeah, will it come just straight away? Or I know there's a tab over here. There you go. And the hose are pretty tight behind there. That's why I cannot pull on it. I will show you. And I will have a look before disconnecting, even if I will disconnect all the hoses. So this is why I cannot pull the air box, because the two hoses are pretty tight. So it might be a challenge to put it back there, but it needs to be removed. And for the idle adjustment, this little round bracket here get into that U shape here. So you just have to pull it out. And just like that, I have the air box in my hand. I will take this opportunity to open it and clean it completely before reinstalling it. And as you can see here, the two rubber hoses are not very long, so it might be a challenge to put it back later on. And the one that I need to remove or to pull on the other side is the big one. The other one need to stay. So I will remove the clip from the hose. I think I will have to pull on the small one as well because I don't have room to pull on the big one. There you go. Now I get it. And it is this big hose there. It was going through here, so I pull on the small one so I can pull on this big one, and as you can see is the one in the bottom. Now I need to disconnect this one that's going there and this one that's going on the valve on the other side. because there's a steel pipe. If I can disconnect it from the steel pipe, it might be easier to take everything out on the other side. I will disconnect the vacuum now. There you go. It's all dirty in there. I can now pull this one off. One done. Now I can maybe just twist that. It will give me more room to play. So I have the pump with this side of the hose in my hand. Now we'll go the other side. I will disconnect the steel pipe and I will pull it from this side here. Let's disconnect this baby here. Maybe I will have to disconnect the steel pipe. We'll try to pull it that way, but if I can't, well, maybe I won't be able to. Now we'll try to pull it the other side. Now it will be easier if I remove the other clip and the rubber hose. At least now the clip won't scratch anything on its way out. There you go. I got it. Now what I need to do is remove the plate so I can take some measurement and make my home plate that fit here. In the meantime, I will cover the hole so there's nothing that goes into the engine. Okay guys, about the vacuum line that I just disconnect, some guys are putting a bolt with silicone in there so there's no air going in and out. It will work, but it's not a professional job. If you look here, I got the main or the origin of the vacuum that getting out of the intake. I got a T here because this one is going at the petcock. So this piece here, because it won't be good anymore, you can see that it's moving in a T there. It will be long enough so I can eliminate the second T on the other side and just connect it directly into this one here. So I will save a joint and it will look better, and I will have less chance of having a leak in this vacuum system. Okay guys, I just pulled on all the vents and you will maybe have a better view now that it's getting out of the intake here. This little piece here is going into the petcock and the other side is going to the car on the other side of the bike, and this one is the one that I just removed from the pair valve. So this piece is long enough so I can use it to remove this T and connect it directly into this T here. It will be long enough to reach where this one was going. I will just clean all of it before reinstalling it so there's no dirt into these hoses. So I cleaned the hose, I put back the ring on it, so this end will go on the other side. I won't put back any ring because it's pretty tight on the T and there wasn't any ring before, so I will push it back the other hand and I will connect it back to the... Oh, good thing that I played with it, because I just found that this one is broken. So I will replace it with one of the hose that I just removed. I don't know if it was broken or if I just break it, but either way, need to be replaced. Hope it's not stick too hard on the carb. There you go. Okay, so I will cut apart on this one here, the one that I just removed. Okay, so this one will go at the petcock and the other one will go at the carb where it was before. And I just removed the T. I don't need to block the hose that was going at the pair valve anymore. Now I will start with the hardest one, the one with the coil overhit. I will start with this bolt, and these are 8mm. So that I'm going by the other side with that 8mm wrench. And not all the model are the same, so I can't wait to see under that cover if the plate has a screw or not. If there is a screw, I will need to drill a damper in the plate. And yes, there is a screw. Talking about this one here, that little screw there, I will need to drill a damper in my plate, so there is room for the screw. But now I will go design a plate using this. So for this one behind, it's the same. I go by the other side. It's slow, but it's working. Like 1/8 of a turn every time, so it will take time. This one's already loosened. So again, on this side, I got that little screw, so I will need to drill a dimple in my cover so it doesn't break or hit, or, you know, it fit well over the screw. There you go, this plate has been cleaned. Now I'm ready to install my shiny plate instead of the cap that was there before. This will be tight enough, so I got one side done. Let's jump on the other side. I decided not to put any thread lock on the bolt since it's sitting on rubber, so it won't, I doubt that it will go out with vibration. So there you go. Both sides are done. So the only thing left to do to completely forget about this spare valve kit is to block the hole behind the air box. So let's do it right now. Okay guys, I am now at the step of blocking the hole behind the air box, and I have this plastic hose laying down around here, and I've did a test on a little piece. I heated with a heat gun and I put that in a vise, and it's a very tight seal. So this one was just a test, not long enough. So I did it with a longer tube, and when it will be cooled down, because it's still soft, because it's hot, it's still hot. So when it will be cooled down, I will take it out of the vise and I will cut everything at the right length, and I will put that in the hole or in the inlet there. Okay guys, just took it out of the vise and it's pretty sealed, it's pretty strong. I blow in it and there's no air escaping whatsoever. So I will trim the tip because it's too long for nothing, and I will trim the right length, and after that I will call it done. It's a bit wide, but I have enough room behind, it will not be in the way of anything. Rubber there. And I will put it here like that. There you go. It's black. It's almost look factory. So pretty happy with the result. Now it's important not to lose the gasket. The only thing left to do is reinstalling the airbox on the bike, but I cannot do it now because we can call it the project done at this point. The plate are done on both sides. The vacuum are connected. It's connected here on the carburetor. The other side we cannot see the T. I will show you the other side. We can see the T here. So this piece is going to the carburetor. This one's going into the intake manifold, and this one will be going into the petcock. The plate is done here as well. So the only thing left to do is reinstalling the airbox, and we can call it done. But I cannot reinstall the airbox now because I've just decided that I want to paint my engine black. So this is the reason why I won't reinstall the airbox now. So now that your plate are installed, the pair valve and all the hoses are removed, it's now time to reinstall your airbox. And don't forget to install that or block the hose or the vent that was going into the pair valve, because you won't need it anymore. For first, I need to connect this vacuum back. It's not very long. So is this hose here? Now I will try to put the lock ring back in place. Don't have exactly the right set of pliers for that. Let's try with these. But these rings are pain in the ass to reinstall, because the last thing you want is that hose to disconnect while you're riding. Of course, after it's installed, it's unlikely that it will disconnect by itself. There you go. That is back in place. Now let's see if it will fit between the carb. I don't want to lose my idle. There you go. So there you go, guys. That was how to remove or to delete the pair valve on your VTX 1300. This is a R, but all the VTX 1300 are the same. They have the pair valve mount on this side here. So this is it for now. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I will release another video. So on this, I wish everybody a great day and see you later. Goodbye.